that is the unit itself. These lenses can be spun around, so you could have one facing the front of the car and one facing the driver, or looking out through the rear window, so you can get a massive wide picture. There is a LCD screen on the back, and this will either show both pictures side by side, or you could have the left or right camera just displayed in here. On the top you have GPS connection and DC in. Yeah, that's the DC in. I can't quite see it on the viewfinder. There's a couple of points you've got to bear in mind with this. This will charge up with the supplied car charger adapter, which actually is in the car at the moment. It does not come with a USB lead. Actually, it might have done. I can't remember. It might well be inside. If it didn't, it's just this standard USB connector. But bear in mind that is for charging only. If you plug this into your laptop by connecting it to this, nothing's going to happen. Not even when you turn the unit on. That is purely for charging purposes. It's a bit weird. You would have thought they would have made it so you can just plug it into your computer and have it recognised as an external drive, but that's not how it is for whatever reason, and we'll go through that in a second. On the bottom there is a tiny little micro SD card, and obviously that is supplied with it. And what happens is when you first turn this on, it's not going to do it now, but I'll fire it up. That's coming on there, and then you'll get the images from wherever these lenses are pointing. But what happens when you first turn this on is it will say on the screen format. So you say yes, you obviously think there's a fresh card they've put in there, so you format it. This dash cam has firmware in it that dumps the software that you require onto the SD card when this is formatted. So now the software that you require to get this running on your PC is actually on this SD card. So what you need to do is take out the SD card and obviously pop it into your PC. Take that out, pop in the supplied card, which I think is 4 gig. This has a endless loop recording mode, so it will continue to record anything whilst you're driving along. When the card gets full up, it just starts overwriting the end. What you can do, if there's an event that you do not want overwritten, you press a button on here, which if I show you there, it's got a little, I think it's a red exclamation mark and triangle, it's that one there. That will save that particular clip, so you cannot overwrite it accidentally. Okay, you would then have to delete that by unlocking it and deleting it within the software. So yeah, you don't have to worry about losing any important information. So yeah, once you've got the micro SD card in the adapter, you can then plug that into your PC, and if you navigate to My Computer, after a minute or so this will be recognised as a card, and then double click on this. I think it comes up as Doctor Disk, something like that. And when you open it, you'll find a exe file, which is the software. So the best thing to do is to run the software from this card. When you run the software, all of the saved videos will pop up, and then you'll have access to, you can play them back, you can play either the left or right video back, or both side by side. You have a facility to export a JPEG image. You can actually turn this upside down and use it. because you can rotate the image within the software, and then these would obviously be coming out of the bottom. Obviously the writing on all the buttons is upside down, and I've turned that on accidentally. I'll just turn that off. It does warn you that there's no card in there, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Don't forget, software is built into this. It's dumped onto the SD card, micro SD card, when you format it. The only other issue that seems to be common is when this is on, you have a little globe symbol up here, and if that is flashing, it means the GPS time is different to the time that is stored on this system. And the way around that is to take out the micro SD card, pop it into the computer, fire up the software from the micro SD card, and within the software you will find a format the micro SD card button, and all you need to do is format it within the software, take it out of the PC and pop it back in here, and you will find that then it is happy with the time in the device and the GPS time as well.